Hello, everyone.
What's
I
up?
am an incredible Star Wars artist, and I'm joined by another incredible Star Wars artist, Maxwell, to critique some of my early work. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
what we're going to be doing today.
excited to dig into some of your masterpieces.
Absolutely, and masterpieces they are. Um, I guess we don't want to leave the audience in suspense for too long, so I will grab up the first masterpiece. And honestly, why do I have this loose? It must be framed.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I'm sure you can clearly tell who that is, and you didn't need the misspelled name to tell you who it is.
That looks like the ghost from Ghostbusters. Slimer
It
or whatever?
does. Yeah, it does. It totally does. I don't know why I made his eyes like so red or his lips so black. What are your thoughts on this one?
I really like how prickly his hands look, He doesn't look like Jabba the Hutt. He looks like Jabba the Cactus.
He does. He's got cactus arms, spindly little fingers. I also like how it's Jabba with one B, and one T, like the original Marvel comics, and also a
Oh
little
yeah.
squiggle as I tried to get my red marker working, it looks like. So I think I really captured the essence of Jabba here. Like just looking at this, I can hear his ho ho ho. You know what I mean?
He's like a skinny Jabba. A Jabba on the diet.
A Jabba on a diet. He's also got like a weird, like laid back pose. So I don't know what was going on here. I don't know. Why is one arm really long and snake like and the other's like really stiff, like a stick? I don't know. I don't know. Um, it vaguely resembles a caterpillar, maybe, um, or a slug, but perhaps not Jabba. So, um, joke review, I give that a 10 out of 10 because it is beautiful. 7-year-old me did a great job with that one.
I give
Realistic
it a
me,
solid 8.
a solid 8. Very
Yeah.
nice. Realistic me gives it a solid 2. Um, um,
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
This might top Czech Baka actually, you know?
What is going on with this neck here? And it definitely is a rival for Chewbacca.
Oh my god, his head looks like a wine bottle.
And I assume this is supposed to be his belt, but it just looks like a tally marks.
I like how his entire chest is just this big square.
I love his spindly little limbs. Oh man.
I also really like how you draw hands, like the hands are almost as big as the rest of his body.
Oh man. Man. Oh man. 10 years ago sounds like an embarrassingly short amount of time that I was working on this actually. Um However, I really like how his vest, I assume that's his vest, is just like squiggly black lines around his rotund potato shaped body.
Oh, I thought that was a cape.
It might be a cape. I don't know. Or it might be like really bad molded dandruff or something.
Maybe.
So, joking me gives us another solid 10 out of 10
I
because
give it an
it's
11.
incredible. You
11
give
out
it
of 10.
11. Realistic me gives this one a 0. I can barely tell that's Chewbacca. We've got
You
some
know what?
comments here.
Quinlan, that should be
Yeah.
the Essential Legends cover for Vector Prime.
just add just add a moon up in the corner.
Yeah.
Uh love his fingers. Nice fat guy. Yes. 10 out of 10. Absolutely beautiful. Star Cave of Chewbacca.
That's great.
Chewie put on a few pounds. Yes, he did. He looks like a middle-aged man with a weird neck.
He ate too many Wookiee Yookies.
Wookie Ookies, exactly. This is Chewbacca after Life Day meal. Why are all their fingers so long and skinny? I don't know. You'll see another one just like that. I can't wait to show you guys the next one. Should be a Lulu printing. Exactly. I can see this, like Maxwell said. New Jedi Order Vector Prime, anyone? I mean, gets me in the mood to read it.
I mean, I'd buy it.
At least it's not AI art, right?
Yeah, honestly, this is better.
Chewie got a bear belly, yeah. All right, well, are you ready to meet Darth Maul?
Yes.
I like that. I think I started his head here, but then I didn't like the shape, so I scribbled it out.
His lightsaber looks like a crayon.
It does. Or like lipstick or something. Why are the blades so short? Also, notice that to make sure you could still see his hand, I didn't color the lightsaber hilt in all the way.
Oh, wow.
So it's just got his hand sticking through it.
Yeah, but honestly, hands are super hard to draw. Like, I
Yeah.
remember on my latest drawing, it took me like 2 days to just like do all the hands. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Even
Wow.
the best artists can't do them well.
Yeah, hands are something else. Now I think the hands are the least of my worries here because I've got another potato-shaped body that just looks like a lump of coal. And then why does he look like the sun? And like where is his eyes are purple. I don't know if you can see that, but his eyes are purple.
Oh, I see that. They're so close
Purple
together.
mouth. I think I thought he had red tattoos on a black face rather than black tattoos on a red face. I mean, I guess it's all tattooed, but
It
then he
kind of
looks
looks
like
like
the
the
sun.
windows of a TIE fighter.
That's so true. Oh my goodness, that is so true. Look at the sun rays as well. He looks like the Sun King from the Ewok show, if you've seen what that looks like. Um, but yeah, this is clearly a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah.
What would you give this one?
9 out of 10?
9 out of 10, absolutely. I think that I shouldn't even be holding this right now without gloves because it's probably worth something.
Yeah, you should frame it.
Absolutely. Now here's one that you're gonna really like. I can't believe I'm showing these on YouTube. I'm ruining my image. All right.
What the hell is that?
Did you read the name?
Anna? Anna? Anna
Anakin.
Kaw? Anna Kaw?
Anakin. There's a tiny little N right here.
Oh. I love your misspelling of the Star Wars characters.
It's incredible.
It's like how Matt Wilkins mispronounces names. Like, honestly, you're improving on them.
I should have drawn Vergary, but I didn't know who that was at the time. However, I like that Anakin has black hair, and like, what outfit is this even? Like, just I mean, could you have like if you didn't know that this is supposed to be Anakin Skywalker, like, is it even humanoid? It's like vaguely
Hell no, it
human.
looks like Big Bird with a mop on his head.
I don't even understand what was going on. Then he's got two sun hands again with the spindly like spider hands.
Oh my god,
And
the fingers are so long.
5 fingers on them. At least there wasn't 4 on these ones like with Jabba. I mean,
You're
maybe
improving.
Jabba. Look at the feet. Like, what does that even look like if you zoom in on those feet?
Honestly, the feet might be the best part.
They look like golf clubs if you zoom in.
Oh, yeah, they do. Or like that little antenna sticking out of like a clone trooper's helmet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So like this. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Well, clearly it's a masterpiece. I like the detail on his face. Like you can clearly tell that that's Anakin. I like that I also got his hair color right.
Yeah, the skin color is also really interesting. It kind of looks like a Lego
Yeah,
with how yellow he is.
with how yellow he is. Exactly, exactly. Papa Wedge says at least give him the scar or something. Yeah, I really should have. The black hair and outfit makes Anakin look like a happier Bully Maguire. That's so true. That's so true. All right. He's a Simpsons character. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Moving on to when my style evolved a little bit. I think this is supposed to be C3PO, but I don't know why he's silver.
Hey, that's actually a lot better.
It is. It's crayon instead of marker. And it's got spindly fingers.
Yeah, still got those weird noodle hands.
Weird noodle hands, exactly. Maybe it's stylistic choice. We'll go with that.
Well, maybe it's that protocol droid at the beginning of Phantom Menace. Maybe that's what it is.
Could be. Absolutely. I like that all of the like design for all the like all the like protocol droid pieces are like so like not even on his body at all. So it just looks like they've been pasted on.
I like how one leg is twice as big as the other leg.
I
really
didn't
great.
even notice that. It's double. He's got like he really worked out one leg. Wow. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, on the other side I have two more masterpieces.
Nice.
An Yoda spelled right and an Ewake. I
Ewake?
think that's Ewok.
Oh my god. That Ewok is just like towering over Yoda. That must be like the world's tallest Ewok. That's like the Shaquille O'Neal of Ewoks right there.
Exactly. It's the giant Ewok. I think
It's
I put
green?
the teeth of like the animal that's like he's wearing as a hat or something.
Okay.
I love the detail on the face. Like look at all that emotion.
That's great. That's great.
It conveys a lot of emotion. I also like the two-fingered hands. Like I think Ewoks have more than two fingers.
Oh wow. Wow. But
Um
sort of like the Chief Ewok?
yeah.
All right. You're getting better.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this one. Look at his feet, how he's got like toenails on the leg.
Oh man. That's too funny.
Now we'll look at Yoda briefly. Spindly fingers again, spindly limbs, and look at his face.
That's a skinny ass Yoda. That's like Slender Man Yoda.
Exactly. That's lean Yoda. I like that his ears are just like huge blocks, like spikes out of the side of his face.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one.
It's immaculate. Moving on to one where I think I'm slightly older. I shared this in the Discord. I think this is supposed to be a book cover. This might be a bit hard to show on stream. But this is Darth Vader, if you can't tell. I think. Like with bug eyes. Why has he got such a domed head? And why are his limbs so little?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
really
they've been
funny. It's like Penguin Darth Vader.
It's like they've been pasted like haphazardly on the side. Then I think this is Isla Sakura, but it might be Ahsoka.
Well, I'm sure Slav would appreciate that.
Exactly. Then I've got like a wanted list, and Quinlan Voss's name is on there, spelled wrong. Voss.
How old were you when you read the Republic comics with Ayla Secura and Quinlan Voss?
I was 11 or 12, so by now I think I was only 8 or 9 here, because I'd only seen the Filoni show with them.
Yeah, that's that's how I knew who Quinlan Voss was as a kid. That like just one really bad episode where Zero the
Yeah,
Hutt dies.
and where Quinlan Voss is a surfer bro.
Yeah,
No, I actually wrote a title for this. It's the sequel to the novel Here Comes the General, which I don't even know what that is. And this one is called Order 66, The Jedi Hunted. And then over here you have like a guy with a huge lightsaber and two tiny guys. I think that's a Zabrak too. You have the
nice.
wanted poster, and then you have Palps. If you couldn't tell that that's Palps.
I thought that
More
was a
like
wig at first.
it looks like a nun
Oh
throwing
yeah.
spaghetti. Oh my goodness, it's
Emperor
oh man.
Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine, exactly. How long after did you get to the Republic Comics after the TCW arc? Oh, and Pico has joined us as well.
Well, actually, that's a funny story, Quinlan. Basically, all the EU that I was exposed to as a kid was like TCW comics and books, right? But I
Right.
checked out a volume of the Republic series at the library. I was like so confused, right? Like, why is the art so much better and realistic? Like, where the hell is Ahsoka, right? Where's Captain Rex? I was so confused.
Yeah. I mean, you would be, because Filoni's show made it out to be that those characters are the most important characters in like everything. Episode 2 C3PO for this one
Yeah.
here. Where is it? Yeah. It's stylistically designed to be like that. Absolutely. That wasn't just because I didn't have a golden crayon, probably. The C3PO kind of looks like a Yuzon Vong Hunter droid. A little bit, yeah. With that face. Yeah, I think so. Pico, how are you doing?
I'm good. I just got back from gym because we went a little early
Nice.
and my arms hurt. So
Gotcha. For what you've missed, I'll just show it real quickly. We've got Spindly Yoda, an Ewok that's a giant with two fingers, Silver 3PO, Anakin Skywalker, as you can clearly tell.
well, yeah. Who else would that be? It clearly says right there.
And
Anakin.
C-A-N. Anakin. Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Do you like how the lightsaber hilt isn't colored in so that you can see his hand?
Yeah, it's like a marker.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't even... It's like a chapstick. It's like lipstick or something. Double-sided lipstick. Alright. Then you've got Chewbacca.
Cho. I don't know why Cho made me laugh.
I just got done showing this, which... That's Darth Vader, clearly.
Mhm.
And then the masterpiece, my Mona Lisa, Jabba the Hutt, without an extra B and without the extra T, and with red eyes.
It's like a ghost.
Yeah, Maxwell mentioned it's like the Ghostbusters ghost.
That's exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Nice one, Maxwell. You did it.
You made sense of 7-year-old me. I have a couple over here that are comics that I can show as well. That actually have some EU characters on them, it looks like. The Yoda is pure nightmare fuel. Yes. He's got elephant foot. Yeah, the Ewok did. Yoda looks like Dobby. Yeah. Back when TCW was airing, I didn't even know Quinlan was there because I missed the episodes. You're lucky. Surfer bro, Quinlan. He's beautiful. Darth Maul, yes. Darth Maul is incredible. I've got this, which is, it says at the top, my version of the Jedi Council. Maybe they'd be wiser. In parentheses. I don't know if you can see that. My version of
Who's
the
on the
Jedi
council?
Council. Maybe they'd be wiser. It looks like original characters. I've got Genghis the Hutt.
Nice.
It's kind of hard to show this, but
Maybe
Genghis.
he's a descendant of Jetsarian or whatever the Fat Hutt's name from Planet of Twilight.
Beldorian.
Yeah, Beldorian. That's what I meant.
Then Res Fath, the Ogul. I think I meant Ongri. Galen Gacta Toydarian Jedi. I don't know why he has 3 legs. Or is that a leg? What is that?
I don't want to know.
Tail? Do they have tails?
I think we all know what it is, Quinlan.
Maybe.
I feel like 7-year-old Quinlan would be much more artistic than that. Like,
Possibly.
you got to go all the way. If you're
Yeah. Fintor the Rhodian. He has a lightsaber staff, it looks like, which is odd. Then we've got a Zeltron. That's EU. Yash
Nice.
the Zeltron. I don't know how you can tell that's a Zeltron. I love his bug eyes.
he's got the hair and
The hair, yeah, of course. We've got Bomb, the Ishi Tib Jedi. Let me try to rip some of this stuff off the side. Oh, he's got a
The
double-bladed lightsaber. This is peak content, by the way. But here's Bomb,
that's not a
the
Gungan.
Ishi Tib.
I thought that was Garfield for a second.
I thought it was a Gungan.
Oh,
That's a
man.
compliment. That is a good Gungan.
You were about to say a good Gungan. Gilmy, the Anacondan Jedi, uses the Force to keep his lightsaber floating in the air.
It's a
So-
snake. Snake.
It's like a worm Jedi. I think it's from TCW. And
Nice.
then Golfork, the Morjoni Jedi. That's from Darth Maul Death Sentence. That means I was at least 12 when I did this.
Cool. You're good at
Uh,
naming characters.
Well, thank you, I guess, because this character's from Darth Maul this species is from Darth Maul Death Sentence. So that means I didn't get into the EU until I was 11. So that means I must have done that when I was 12. That's only 5 years ago. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, like, some of these species are pretty obscure for a 12-year-old kid. Like, I sure as hell didn't know what a Zeltron was when I was 12 years old.
I mean, I was adhering to the lore. I think there's a comic where I don't, and this is pretty violent. There's like blood dripping and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Is that
So
gonna be YouTube friendly?
is that what? Is that gonna be YouTube
Gonna
friendly?
be YouTube friendly.
It's
too graphic.
It's only black. It's only a black pen, so no red blood. And so I think I'll be fine. I have the fanciest handwriting ever. Well, my school program taught spelling, or like a spelling class where I had to make sure that my letters were nice. I don't know. Genghis the Hutt Jedi is in Genghis Khan. He might be. Man, you knew far more about Star Wars at 7. I mean, thank you. I don't know. I wish I had artistic talent to go along with it. He has a lightsaber pike or something. He has a long hilt. Yeah. So that reminds me of your old Dragon Ball Z drawings. Very cool. You shouldn't be looking at pictures of Zeltrons at your age, Matt Wilkins says. Yeah, probably. And I'm not... Zeltrons were his awakening. Okay. Well, here's this amazing comic. I'll try to show this as best as I can because it needs to be documented and archived. Thank you guys for joining me for this.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
I will actually remove my name from being seen. so that I can better show the beauty of this. So, show display names. It's off now. All right. People are not going to know who you are anymore. All right. Death to the Jedi Part 1 Vader's Rage. It's just like 2 lightsabers. This is supposed to be the cover.
Cool.
I like. He went for the minimalistic look.
The minimalistic look, indeed. Now, here's a paragraph. There's an introduction. After Order 66, Vader has caught up with a bunch of Jedi! 15 in all! The Iktachi, Dub Gov, the Faline, Gung Vung Bonbo, the Gungan. That sounds like a Gungan name, but there's a Gungan after this. The Gungan Sug Langs, the Trandoshan Mursk. That's a character from Knight Errant. What is he doing here?
It's a time traveler.
The Yoda species, Minch. That's from the Tales short comic. As you guys will know, I don't know what he's doing here. The Kiffer, spelled wrong, Quinlan Voss. The Kaminoan, Lama Oko. The human, Lav Macho. The Zabrak, K. Jova. The Thesispian, spelled right, Vave Putosa. The Anzadi, Sefu Tala. The Shistavinin, Vlaf.
Just laugh.
Morjong, the Morjayan. Korako, the Tals. Moof, the human. And Hak Jeng on the desert planet Tatooine of an unknown species. So clearly I had a way with words. I will stop here. What do you guys think of the story so far?
I heard Tatooine, so it's a good story.
Exactly. Every story.
As we all know, everything in Star Wars has to go back to Tatooine. So.
Exactly.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think I chose Tatooine because then the ground could only be a line, and it was sand, and I didn't have to do any background information or like background art. So it's just the characters. All right, so I'll try to show this panel. Vader is saying, "I've tracked you here, Jedi. I will make your deaths swift." And then there's a wah sound for the lightsaber sound effect.
That's a good sound effect.
And here is Vader.
Oh wow!
Another not Gungan.
And here's the Gungan, I think.
Well, that actually is
Misa
the
thinking Yusa
Gungan this
are.
time.
Misa thinking Yusa are in the doo-doos is what he says to Vader.
Are we
I
gonna
like
see
the-
Vader kill a Gungan?
Yeah, we are. I like the little
Oh,
scar
yeah.
on his face. So he ignites his lightsaber. Yusa die Sith scum, and he hits his lightsaber. And then there's a zoom in on his face for some reason. And then Vader jumps with the lightsaber, and then I guess lands on the other side, and then has a close call or something. Here, should I make my screen bigger so people can see it better?
Of course.
Yeah.
Here.
This is high art.
All right. Absolutely. I see. Marcel has joined as well. Hello.
Dark greetings.
Dark greetings indeed. What do you think so far?
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
Okay, well, this is a comic book called
Obviously.
Death to the Jedi Part 1 Vader's Rage. Sadly, we never got a Part 2 or the conclusion to Part 1. But now we're taking a look at it. Let's see. Rumor has it that Alex kept oldish.
Play Hut.
That beats the Mona Lisa, absolutely. New EU. This is new EU, though it contradicts stuff because
We
for
finally
some-
unearthed it.
For some reason, yeah, we finally unearthed it. For some reason, there's a character from Knight Errant and a Star Wars Tales story, a character who died who are supposed to be in this. So I don't know. This fanfic sounds like a yeah, absolutely. Sug Sug Langs. Yep, this is Sug Sug Langs, the Gungan.
He's my favorite character.
He's
Sug
very
Sug.
nuanced.
Hang on.
The Jabba Springtime on Nella is his favorite issue. He's called Laugh. That didn't sound like a human name. No, it didn't. Infinitely better than Disney Star Wars. Absolutely. We'll be watching your career with great interest. Thanks, Marcel.
Oh, you're welcome.
Alex also has a bootleg copy of. You'll be stalking me personally. This is Peak Star Wars now. Is that Tom Holland? Yes, it is. That's Noah. Oh no, quality autism. What happened to you? Why are you in black and white? Now you'll be forced to. Notice Brennan's brother isn't here. Rent a Relative was sold out today. He's in the other room if you want me to call him through to say hi, Matt. Hey, Jonathan! Jonathan! Matt wants to say
This is where
hi
he turns
real
on the
quick.
AI again.
Yeah.
This is where I turn on the eye. Click. Matt is in the comments and he doesn't believe you exist. Hello.
Brennan, I
So
don't
there he
see.
is.
I don't see anybody.
You don't see anyone?
No, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh no. I'm tripping again. They're saved by Jason flow walking, but we're time displaced. That's a great explanation for why dead EU characters appear in my comic. Sug Sug Langs is based. Yes, he is. I wasn't here for the last stream, but is your bro an EU fan? He's read Dark Times, Dawn of the Jedi, and Legacy, but he was put to sleep by the novels, and he doesn't like Disney Star Wars, but he's not into
Despise
the EU.
it.
He does have a Cade Skywalker action figure, though.
Yeah, I collected a lot of Star Wars action figures when I was younger.
Pico has a Sug Sug Lang's profile picture now.
Oh
The
God,
CGI is amazing. Yeah, it is.
Brennan,
You're
how are
Matt-
you? How are you
That's what
throwing
I'm
your
saying,
voice
Matt.
like that?
You know, like those puppeteers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a ventriloquist.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What?
I'm a ventriloquist making you speak. It's incredible. Super Voss Bros. Yeah, exactly. So, I guess we'll get back into this so that you can see some gore, which you're about to see. It's going to be frightening. So, if you're not over the age of 13, you might need a parent to accompany you to view the rest of this comic because it definitely has a mature rating.
Viewer discretion advised.
Your discretion advised, indeed. So, as you can see, they're still fighting up here. I don't know how well you can see this. His
Who's the
arm
one with the
get-
socks, by the way?
the
Like
socks?
in the top right panel.
That's Vader.
Wow.
I thought the one jumping, like slightly jumping, was Vader.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the middle right panel, with like the? Is that Jar Jar?
This is Sug Sug Langs, apparently, as established by this little handy dandy intro.
It's incredible.
Then you have him getting his arm cut off, and he goes Ausa, because he's Gungan.
Hey, is that in the middle bottom? Is that Slav? No, wait, no. Look, it's not. Yeah, there. Is that Slav? No, he's at a camera again. In the
I
right
see
in the
it.
middle.
I see it.
Right in the middle.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Look, there's
This
Slav.
guy.
Yeah, it's a dead ringer for Slav.
Absolutely. So Sug Sug gets his arm cut off. Then we go over here to this panel, I guess. And let me try to read what he's saying. He says Misa hand because he just got it cut off.
That I would say that too. That makes sense.
And Vader says Die Gungan Gwark, which I assume was profanity. Out of Vader, which shows how angry he is at this time. There's the Gungan's chopped off hand. As an artist, I'm sure Maxwell is absolutely loving that. And
Yes.
then he gets his, like, look at that violence.
Rest in peace, Suck Suck.
Rest
I
in
hardly
peace,
knew
Sug
ye.
Sug. Yeah, he had such great lines too, like Misa thinking Yusa are in the doo-doos to Darth Vader. And so yeah, he gets killed, and Vader says, "Ha, puny Gungan." Then there's a panel of his eyes dying, as seen by the X's. Then there's Slav and a human, and the human says, the Slav says about Sug Sug's death, "No!" exclamation point. Then the human says what he said and ignites his lightsaber. Then the human says, "We'll take him." And Vader says, "I see from your braid you're a Padawan. I slaughtered a great number of Padawans not long ago. Continuity to Revenge of the Sith." I was perfectly in lore here.
Even though
Then-
Vader's on Tatooine.
Yeah, that's true. Why is he on Tatooine? Then we've got the human with this. He gets like stabbed, I guess, but it happens off panel, and so he goes "erg," and then Slav goes, "No, we must take him together." And then there's like a side angle of him with his nose saying "Die Sith," and I don't even know where the panels go next. Maybe down here. "I hate you, Sith scum."
That doesn't sound like a Jedi to me.
Yeah, he's going.
He's a
dark
Padawan. He
side.
doesn't know yet. He doesn't
Okay.
know any better.
I think I was mirroring because I had read at this time the Jedi Mace Windu comic. So do you remember that Jedi who goes dark in that comic?
Sora Bulk.
No, the like Padawan one.
Oh.
He had a blue lightsaber and a Padawan braid, and he was killed by the end of the issue. Rad. His name was Rad Tarn, or something like that. And so then we have some more excellent art down here, clearly. And then I don't even know what's going on here. There's like a spiky hand and more battles through various panels. There's like 3 lightsabers clashing together here. So that's the end of the first page.
I'm not gonna lie though, your rudimentary art style is visually pleasing to me.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
A
Well,
lot of like definite lines there. It's I don't know, it looks pretty good.
It's better than Vector Part 1. So
It's better than that
Yeah.
guy. What, Scott Hepburn? Is that the? Sorry, Mr. Hepburn, if you're ever listening to this. The guy who drew Celeste Morn in the KOTOR comics.
I'd say Hepburn's better than this Darth Vader
Yeah,
that I did.
debatable.
He could probably do a better Jabba than this.
Is that a cactus?
That's what Maxwell said.
Oh, really? I wasn't watching
Yeah,
that. Okay.
that's just the
It's-
hut.
It's Jabba the Hutt. Alex commented the Star Cave of Chewbacca.
Yeah.
I'll show Marcel since he didn't see them. Darth Maul.
Oh
With-
man,
The the lightsaber not colored in so his hand could be seen.
brilliant.
Here, who is this?
Is that Kip Duran?
close.
Anakin.
It's
Oh, okay.
Anakin, actually.
C-3PO that looks like a Yuzon Vong Hunter droid. An Ewok with 2 fingers and spindly Slender Man Yoda.
I mean,
So-
in fairness, if you were to like, the colors are on point. So
Yeah. Let's finish off this little issue here. We have more gore, but it got really small for some reason. So the panels are all tiny. In the top corner is a Kaminoan that looks like it has no stomach because its waist is incredibly thin. The Kaminoan says, "Leave the Padawan alone. Die Vader." And then Vader responds, "Die Kaminoan." I tell you what, I could write dialogue like George Lucas.
maybe they're speaking German, and it's like the Vader and the Kaminoan, and they're just I don't know, addressing one another.
You might be right.
Your writing is so good. Disney should have gotten you for the Star Wars sequels, not J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, it would have. They tried to call me, but I didn't have an agent at the time. The Kaminoan says run Padawan, and then gets his arm cut off, and then says run again, and then his neck gets severed. It's kind of hard to show. But that happens there. Hopefully you can see that.
It gets severed and then severed again. That's very interesting. Huh?
Yeah, he gets severed twice. Then the Padawan says, Vader, I, Padawan Heck Jeng, will slay you right here, right now. Die, Vader. And then Vader screams puny and cuts him through the middle.
Oh yeah.
So
Look at
that.
That is what happens.
That's that character dead. Why is Vader so chubby? Then there's an Iktachi with a double lightsaber who says, Yule, and then ignites the lightsaber, and then says, regret that, and then ignites his lightsaber, and then Vader says, tell
Wait,
me,
so he ignites it twice?
Iktachi. Yeah, he ignites it twice in 2 separate panels. First he does it here, and then he does it up here. And then Vader says, tell me, Iktachi and Faline, are you ready to die? And then the Iktachi jumps in the air, and Vader says, bold but foolish, and then kicks him in the kneecap, and then gets decapitated and gets his arm chopped off, and Vader says, ha, Stumpy, when he cuts his arm off.
This might be my favorite version of Darth Vader, you know, like a Darth Vader who makes jokes and cracks one-liners, some big action hero.
I just don't see much representation in your works, Brennan.
Stumpy.
I really like Vader's characterization here. It's a shame I never finished this. Death to the Jedi, Part 1,
Yeah.
Vader's Rage. So
I'm
that
sure you
was
would
that
have
comic.
made it make sense why Vader went to Tatooine and murdered a bunch of Jedi and then just left.
I would have retconned it somehow. Here, I'll catch up on these comments. I don't know why he said "ha Stumpy" after cutting off his arm. All right. Wow, there was a lot of comments. All right. Vader says, "Is this the same artist who did Dawn of the Jedi Central Legends cover?" Yes. This is too gory. Not even Troy Denning would dare. You're right. I like how Vader is a triangle. Yeah. Very nice. How are you enjoying all of that so far? That's quite a lot so far. Nice. Prequel trilogy novelizations. You've read some good stuff then. So this takes place in 19 BBY or 18 BBY. Now we're getting into the specifics. You're
Send it over to Noah.
exactly right.
So you can shove it into the chronology along with everything else. in Dark Time.
Exactly. He's gonna love to have to fit in Vader going to Tatooine in the Dark Times era. The entire Clone Wars multimedia. Very nice. Is on par with Wreck-It Ralph 2 and my Skylanders Imaginators rewrite. Well, I'm glad I'm in such high praise work.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's gained dark side points. Good Padawan. Exactly. He's slowly falling to the dark side. This is great character development. It was until he stabbed him in half and went, ha, and then stabbed him in half and said bold but foolish. I like how Vader addresses them all by their species. So he goes Kaminoan, Faline, Iktachi. It's amazing. Congrats on the progress. I hope you enjoy your reading. Absolutely. Love the X-Wing books. Oh, okay. Definitely superior to the Photoshop faces of 2015's Marvel Star Wars. Perhaps. The Virgin Chewbacca versus Chad Chewbacca. Yep, Marcel, I need to see a Chewbacca shirt in addition to your Chewbacca shirt.
You know, I want like one that has just like Chewbacca blown up on the front, and then maybe like Chewbacca on the back, Chewbacca on the back, or something like that. I think that would be the ultimate shirt. Look at that; it looks like a football.
It's Chewbacca.
Why are his fingers so spindly? Is what we were wondering earlier, me and Maxwell.
Can you please
man.
like scan that? Get like a high res scan
Scan
of
them
that
all, please.
Chewbacca so we can make it. Yeah, so we can make them into like, I don't know, like Discord emotes.
I do have a scanner, so I will do that after this. Photoshops, yep. Luke Skywalker with 3 U's.
Luke.
Check the issues where they go to Jeddah. Oh yeah, the photoshopping in the new canon. This is in line with George Lucas's writing. I see no problem, absolutely. Nor Dave Filoni either. There's blood dripping there, absolutely.
Means it's dark and edgy.
He should have kicked it. Peak Vader dialogue. Absolutely. He's straight up evil, no regrets. This is the definitive Vader. Finish it. Could this tie in with the perfect evil manga storyline? Maybe these are the Jedi Vader was slaughtering when he met Tao. Think about it. Yeah, absolutely. This definitely ties into that.
It ties into that. It ties into Knight Errant.
Ties into Knight Errant because a Trandoshan is mentioned from Knight Errant in it, and Minch from that Star Wars Tales short comic. To be fair, he did go to Tatooine during the dark times in the Tales comic where he duels Boba.
Yeah, but that one's stupid too.
Racist Vader, yep. Commenting on the species. Trying to finish slog of Hand of Thrawn. Very nice. It's Marcel. Miss that man, best man around. Yes, he is. Top tier guy. Yep. Are you sure? Are you in the part where Corrin and Wedge get easily robbed like idiots? I love that scene. I think I passed that. Nice. All right. Well, here's actually a genuinely better piece. Now my last name is on here, so I'll try to cover that. I'll go full screen again briefly. I have a character named Moss Thoroni, and he is a... That sounds like Filoni now that I think about it. But his name is Moss Thoroni, and he's a Kiffer. And I don't know why I put like a zoomed-in face version that's cartoony at the top. It's called Brennan Comics, Star Wars Moss Thoroni, issue 1 of 5 issues, rated teen. And I'll
It's another Eddie
get my
one.
last name out of the way.
Oh yeah, now that's a man.
Were you a teenager when you made this?
I may have been 13 at this time, sadly.
What a
This may have
Chadley
been
character.
4 or 5 years ago. The pinnacle of male physical form and
That's right.
physique.
Look at the one on the top right though.
What
That is some good shit.
cartoony, lots of character.
Is that a bow tie or just like chest hair? In the top right.
I think it's Ab. Oh, that's my well, now you know the initial of my last name. That's my signature. BR there. And I put the signature down here as well for whatever reason. And yeah, Moss Thoroni number 1. Then on the back it says Brennan Comics presents Star Wars Moss Thoroni, and he's even on the back as well. I think I got my last name in there. Oh well, doxed myself. Written by Brennan
Inspired
Redding,
by
penciled
Marvel Comics,
by
looks
him as well, with input from my brother. Okay.
So even back then, the delusion existed.
Yeah. He's been planning this whole time.
With input from my brother Jonathan, lettered by Brennan, cover art by Brennan, based on characters by George Lucas and Sam Wagner. Okay. With special thanks to USPS Mail.
Why?
Nice, some product placement.
Why? Why? Was that because I was ordering all my comics through them? With special thanks to USPS Mail.
They're the real heroes, okay?
Rain or shine.
They'll get your mail
turn
there
the page.
slightly after time.
Turn the page and let the action commence. And I'm sure you'll be glad to know I have page 2.
Wait, why is it on the back of the front cover though?
I don't
turn the
know.
page. No, it says
Well, here's.
turn the page on the back of the front cover.
I guess it was supposed to be stapled together and go like that. I don't know.
But you already turned. It would just be looking at the next page.
That's true. You're right.
The watch consistency has gone down. I don't know, Brandon.
You're right.
Shell will form herself, really.
At the top, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Star Wars Mos Thorini. And then we have this paragraph. I assume it's supposed to be like the opening crawl. Mos Thorini, a Jedi Knight of the esteemed Jedi Order, has been sent to the planet of Nok Nag 3 by Jedi Master Yoda and the Jedi Council. Yoda has sensed a disturbance in the Force on the war-ravaged planet. Yoda and his disturbances in the Force. On the war-ravaged planet. Sensing the Sith Lord Count Dooku in that sector, Yoda has ordered the skilled but not yet experienced Jedi Knight to be on guard. Open to the idea of battle, Mos Thorini was ready for anything. However, he and two fellow Jedi were pulled into a trap! ! Their ships, shot by an unknown adversary, the three Jedi crash-landed on Nok Nag 5. Far from where they were supposed to be, without communications, the Jedi trio made it to a cantina seeking shelter, but a dark Jedi attacked them at the bar. With few options, Mos bravely drew his lightsaber. And here's the comic panels. It seems that I was best at drawing Kaminoans and Iktachis, because there's two of them here. And the Dark Jedi just looks like Thor. Red Cantina on Nok Nag 5. Vum, the lightsaber is ignited. Good luck. Sith spawn, so I knew some about the EU. You'll need it. So he's a feisty character. He's still got these well-defined abs and shoulders, as you can tell.
They are nice.
Absolutely. We should all aspire to it. Then we have this Iktachi guy, who's a Jedi. And then there's some dialogue here. The Iktachi says, you are a Jedi. This will be fun. Oh, the Iktachi is the Dark Jedi. And then he goes Vun with his lightsaber. And then the other Jedi go Vun Vun, the Kaminoan and the Thor Jedi. And then Yon, Killen, attack. So Killen and Yon are these other two Jedi. And then the Dark Jedi goes ha, and instantly in one stroke dispatches the Kaminoan. Like,
Oh, and you know what's interesting, Brandon?
what's that?
In the Rebellion comics, in the second arc, there's actually a Itachi Dark Jedi. Have you
Yeah.
seen that arc by that point, or is that just a coincidence?
I think that's a coincidence. I hadn't read that arc by this point. But yeah, was his name like Saldith or something?
Man, I don't know.
Maybe. I like that this is a deserted cantina. There's the body. Very grotesque. That's why it's rated teen. And then he's surprised. Our heroic Mos Thorini is surprised. And then nothing else. Up to your interpretation.
That's very
So-
artistic.
Like the birds, right? Leave it up in the air. That was the cover art. I spent way more time on that than the story, clearly. So there you have it. I am an artist, the best Star Wars artist of all time. And I just, I'm amazing and talented and clearly had a knack for art. No, I didn't. But I tried. Maxwell, though, is an artist, and he has some amazing stuff. He's recently been working on a Doug Jedi.
Yeah, and I could show that off right now. I've mainly just been working on how to sort of get get a hold of the anatomy. So it's a naked dog right now. I'm gonna add clothes later. So
Okay.
this might be a little NC-17. That's my ugly face.
Here, let me put your.
Is this showing up?
Yes, it is. I'm trying to get your. How do I get your screen full screen? I don't remember.
Huh, weird.
I don't know. I'll just do that. Do you know, guys, how to? Oh wait, solo layout. There we go. Got it.
That's so cool.
That
Mhm,
looks
mhm.
amazing.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thanks. And I have some other EU drawings I've been doing. So this is a bunch of facial expressions I've done for Tycho Celtu from the X-Wing books.
Love it.
Sour
great.
Tycho, Angry Tycho, Happy Tycho. I also did one for Wedge Antilles.
That looks really good. I like the one
This
from
one's
the side
fantastic.
at the bottom.
Yeah, this one?
To the right or down a
really see
little
it.
bit. Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I also did one for Talon Card, which I did when I was reading the Thrawn trilogy.
That looks great.
I
You got
think I
his
went
hair
a
so
little
good.
too crazy on the Widow's Peak, but overall it's pretty good. Also did one for Jade Light's favorite character, Dala. Oh, and my first
Incredible.
one, Akbar's girlfriend, Winter.
Winter. Ah, yeah. Whack bar.
Wakbar, my
Black
favorite
bar.
couple in the EU.
It's been rumored that if you say the name Whack bar, Scott Johnson will instantly be summoned. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on to look at my crappy art. And Maxwell, that's absolutely great. I hope you continue for a while, and maybe
Thanks.
someday we can see a Jebby. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna be right back. I actually have art of a Jebby that I've forgotten in the other room.
That's
I'll
awesome,
show that off
dude.
real quick.
Are you going to be drawing any female Gamorreans anytime soon?
Oh,
Massively breasted
Maybe
ones,
I
perhaps.
should. Maybe I should, and give it to
Mhm.
Bart Cambley while I'm at Legends Con.
Yes.
Did she?
Is this
actually
what you were
use the
picturing
term-
when you wrote about it?
Yes.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
Did she
that's
actually use the term "massively breasted"? in
Yes.
Children of the Jedi.
Yes.
Oh man.
It's like the weirdest thing. Like, there's like 5 sentences in the whole book just dedicated to Gamorrean's breasts. It's like the most horniest book I've ever read. I don't get it.
I just finished chapter 3, so it ended
Oh.
with Luke and Cray, the ship that they're on, just got violently attacked by the Eye of Palpatine.
I'm so sorry, Marcel. The worst is yet to come.
Yeah, it's actually.
This is
I was
this is when
surprised.
Maxwell had hope.
I was reading like the first few chapters, and yeah, like the prose is terrible to get through. But like, I was like, oh, look at her like referencing like Truce of Bakura, and look at her referencing Jedi Academy trilogy. And I think she made like a subtle reference to Dark Empire too at one point. And I was like, oh well, at least Hambly did her homework.
Yeah. I like the nods to Jedi Academy. That's pretty much the only thing I did like about the book.
Yeah, fair enough.
My Jebby masterpiece has been thrown away, unfortunately.
What?
Oh.
I was not able to save it, but I'll get scans of the other masterpieces and send them through, and hopefully one day Maxwell will give us the Jebby we've all been looking for. Maybe some Jebby facial expressions could be great.
Well, I will at least try to do a Jedi.
That sounds amazing. All 12 tentacles with a lightsaber.
No, it could be Tip Durin riding a Jebby. A machine gun, like a Gatling gun, attached to the Jebby. And he's like killing off using bombs.
like
That'd
Yoda
be
on Yoda on a Kai buck.
Yeah, like that sort of.
I did improve drawing from 7 to age 12 to 13, I guess.
Yeah,
I
you
went
so far
corporate.
grow.
I did go corporate and sold out and made sure to advertise USPS mail because they have a long-standing history in comics. Even more Clone Wars stories to cram into the timeline. Oh no. Unidentified Itachi Dark Jedi Clone Wars. Look at his arms. Was that your latest comic? I did one in like 2017 or 2018 that was explaining how Siu Choi got from Revenge of the Sith to the Purge comics. And it was in full color. I don't want to brag, but I went all out in this one. Crayons and everything. And that one was about 6 pages.
That's pretty.
But
That's pretty.
I think
high bar there.
high bar indeed. I think I recently threw it away, though, sadly.
That's sad.
So, because making space for everything else, I guess. Yeah, your boy Tycho on that art. I saw some of your art online, I think. You probably did. Go check out Maxwell's Instagram page, I believe it is.
Yeah,
what's
Maxwell Murdoch, one word.
So, can you say it again?
Maxwell Murdoch, one word.
Go for it. Whackbar over Marican. Oh no, Marican.
Marican's cursed.
That's so weird, man. Thrawn McEwok, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Hello there, Fine Editions. General Grievous. Cough, cough. We're appreciating long lost EU. Indeed we are. And yeah, so there you have it. I just wanted to show that. And I'll take scans of it. I probably won't be able to keep it though for space reasons. So
That's what
I
the
was
scans
digging-
are for.
yeah, exactly. So I was digging through all of this with my brother today. Lots of old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles art. Lots of Star Wars art, and a lot of actual short stories that I wrote that I will be posting on my Discord later.
Amazing.
So, yeah. Even at like 7, 8, I was writing books because that was what I wanted to do. So, you wrote on an A to Z Star Wars book for art class like 15 years ago. You never got it back. That's a shame.
Damn.
You did the art. That's awesome. Thrawn McEwok is the weirdest person I met online for sure. I'm glad that I have not had the pleasure of meeting him then.
Well, you know who Thrawn McEwok is, right?
No.
Paul Urquhart.
Iroquois, I think.
Paul, yeah, Uruk-hai,
Is it really?
who co-wrote, or I guess co-authored the
Guide to
Essential
Warfare.
Guide to Warfare. That's right.
And he's the one who created Marican.
I don't have any personal knowledge of that, but that's the story. That's how the story goes, that he proposed that theory.
Well, I mean, if he's an official Lucasfilm author, I guess that means the Markin theory's true. You know, Ben really is Anakin's son. Nothing we could do about it.
I'm a Troy Denning fan, but I'm glad Troy Denning never caught wind of that story, or Fate of the Jedi would have revealed that Ben is the son of Anakin for sure. Ay, ay,
Oh
ay.
man, Papa Wedge, you went into the trenches.
You've debated him on it. Wow. How'd that go? Thank you guys for joining me to take a gander down my past. I appreciate you guys coming on at such short notice and making fun of this with me and laughing about it. So I appreciate you guys.
Oh, it was great. I can't wait to get a high resolution picture of Chewbacca.
I'll do that now.
Can I purchase that piece of art off of you? How much do you want for it?
You can have the full rights for like 50 cents and a handshake at Legends Con.
I want the NFT of that Chewbacca.
I am the legal owner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Pico, you are now the legal owner of Sug, whatever his name
Oh,
was.
thank God.
Who gets
Yeah.
That's
Slav?
my hero.
Yeah, and Maxwell, you can own whatever you want from it.
Thank
Get
you.
Slav. Get Slav.
Yes. Snake Slav.
It's so funny because I thought you were meaning Slav was the human, but you meant that Slav was the Thespian, Oporancis' species.
Yeah, it just looks like he's wearing the balaclava because you drew his face all dark. So
Yeah.
It looked like Slav.
1 million. 1 million for Chewbacca, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up here, unless anyone wants to talk about anything further. Nope. All right.
It's your stream.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this, everyone who watched, and for you guys for coming on and looking at this. And yeah, see you guys next time.